Let's be honest, we are all a mess, and that is the common ground that we must come together and pick each other up. My friends, thank you for watching this video. I don't know how you got here, if someone shared it with you or you're doing research, but the question I want to address today is simply, hey Jeff, how can I support someone that just lost a child, or how can I support a family member that they lost a friend to suicide? It's Monday morning, and I just received one of those messages. As a matter of fact, I'll share it with you. And so this prompted me to want to say this to you. Hey Jeff, this is blah blah. I grew up with blah blah blah. Not sure you remember me. I know we were in different grades. I wanted to ask for your email. There have been 2 people in the last month who have taken their lives. One an acquaintance, and just recently a neighbor's grandson. I'm looking for ways to support the loved ones left behind and really feel at a loss. I think you're doing amazing things, and just want to kind of share with you a couple of my thoughts. Number one, and I'm generalizing, what kind of frustrates me is that mental illness and suicide, mental health, is not something that becomes important until we have to go through something. And many of us, we've never had to deal with this. And then all of a sudden, and so now it's important. Whenever it becomes important, I want to say thank you. I'm glad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I want to tell you this too. Within the next decade, we're going to have a 31% increase in completed suicides, drug addiction, and alcohol abuse. I don't think mental illness is anymore a family issue. I think it's the greatest healthcare crisis of our time. And I think it's rapidly becoming an economic issue. So I want to say this. How do you support someone? Listen, I'm just going to simplify it and say, in your heart, you know what to do if someone is hurting. Sometimes just remember you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. How can I listen? How can I serve you, and how can I support you? A hug, bring a meal. Maybe a quick phone call, a quick text. It's not so much in the immediate weeks after that forever decision, but it's when all of the family has left, the services are done, and everybody that was supportive now goes back to their life. When now the loved ones are left having to pick up all the pieces. And so my biggest message to you would be to set a reminder in your phone, maybe a couple times a week. I don't know the degree of the relationship. Check in with this person. Maybe offer to go to the movies or go to dinner. And just listen. Just be there. I mean, you can't fix it. You can't change it. I want to also offer this. I think this is probably one of the greatest things that you and I can do. Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about, because here's the thing. With social media, with the internet, with the immediacy of texting, everybody is used to being in the here and the now. Everybody is used to having immediate response. But not everything is immediate. So I think we all need to be more open in talking about our feelings, validating people in their feelings, and saying, have you ever thought about talking to someone and learning how to deal with these emotions or these anxieties or these feelings of being overwhelmed? The speed of hurt for young people, and whether it be teens, young adults, millennials, even I think adults today, is as fast as turning on a light bulb. And I don't think there's anything wrong. Even if you say to me, hey Jeff, on a scale of 1 to 10, my marriage is at probably a pretty solid 6 or 7. It's really good. But you know what? Sometimes It's okay to have someone help us work through a difficult decision we have to make. Have someone help us in, talking to our kids about, well, the phone call today. This person has 3 beautiful young ladies, and the husband ended up going to one of the funerals. And so mom had to sit down with the 3 different young ladies at different ages and have 3 separate conversations. And this lady asked me what I thought about that. And there was a part of me that was like, you don't even need to call me. You're doing the right thing. Let's be honest with each other. Let's be honest with our kids. And let's learn to support each other in our journey in life, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. My friends, it's okay to ask for help. I just became a 2-time best-selling author, not just because of me, but because I asked for help. I just got off the phone with my bookkeeper. I'm not the financially most savvy person when it comes to taxes and bookkeeping, so I asked for help. And I continue to say, hey, how can, let's get this done on time, and, what am I deduct? You get it, man. I just lost 100 pounds. You want to know why? I asked for help. I've gone through 2 divorces. You want to know why? Because I didn't ask for help. I try and be a better man every single day. I try and be a better significant other. I try and be a better friend, a better leader, a better speaker. I try and be a better father. I try and be a better positive influence, more successful in business. And every single day, my friends, I ask for help. So I'm going to leave this with you. If you're watching this video and you're a mom or a dad, be present in your kids' lives, and instead of judging them and always trying to fix it, just listen. Let them vent. And maybe ask, how can I support you? Or are you just saying that because you're venting and you just want me to listen? If you're a significant other with your husband, your wife, just listen. Have timeouts where you can just maybe have a glass of wine and just sit there and talk to each other without fixing each other, but validating each other's thoughts and just saying, yeah. And then if somebody wants your opinion, they'll ask for your opinion. But I think a couple of things are really important. My friends, let's not get caught up in the here and the now, what's going on in social media. Let's not make decisions based on emotions. Let's not put our problems out for the world to dissect and judge. Find a professional if you really need someone to talk to, and that's okay. Have a close circle of friends that you can be supportive and they can support you, because after all, you can't pour from an empty pitcher. And I think, remember, self-care, my friends, always be taking care of yourself. In the end, when we want to support people, listen. Ask if you can offer advice, or just listen, because sometimes it's all people want. But you know what to do in your heart. And you doing what's right in your heart is better than you not doing anything because you don't know what to do. Just remember, when you were going through a sad, really tough, difficult time, how did you want people to serve you? And that's what you do to people that you want to serve. Great blessings, my friends. Thank you for helping me in helping you in your journey, whether it be you with mental health, or your children, your significant other, or maybe it's just people in your close circle of friends that you want to say, hey, Jeff, how can I support them? My friends, just support them.